Hello, this is Brad Tallis with Next Gen Solutions, and welcome to this week's Fusion Friday. So this week's video is all about the 3D connection device. So let's take a look to see what this thing can do. So I've had a couple people reach out to me and ask, how do you get the really nice smooth panning and rotation and zooming that you do inside of Fusion? And the reason is because I'm using one of these 3D connection mice that you can kind of see on my camera right here. Now, I've also gotten feedback where people say, well, I invested in one of those, but I found it really difficult to use. The part kept flying off the screen. I could just never get used to it. And that's because out of the box, there's some settings that I personally don't like and I've changed. And I think it makes way more sense with the settings that I have set up. And I'm going to show you those settings, and hopefully that will help you if you currently have one of these 3D connection mice, or if you think about getting one of them. Now, I have no affiliation with 3D Connection, but I definitely recommend their products. They're incredible. They really do speed up the whole design process when you're designing parts inside of Fusion. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show is, what is this? What does it do? Well, it basically, you'll notice my mouse cursor. I'm using my right hand to move my mouse, and that allows me, to select faces, to select edges, etc. But my left hand is working with this 3D connection mouse over here on the left. And what this basically does is it does all the panning, zooming, and rotating. And you can almost think of this, if I'm going to show it on the camera, you can kind of see a side view. There's this black rubber part here, and that can move in multiple different directions. And I always tell people, almost think like you're holding the part in your hand. So I'm basically holding the drill in my hand, and if I rotate that puck forward, it's going to rotate the drill forward. If I rotate the puck, or I kind of, I'm pulling that puck backwards, it's going to rotate the puck backwards. If I rotate the puck to the left, it's going to kind of rotate the drill to the left, and vice versa. If I rotate to the right, it's going to rotate to the right. Okay. Now, the setting that I've changed, and I'm going to show you how to do this, is the zooming. And what I basically do is I lift up on this puck. So when I lift up on the puck, I'm pulling the drill toward me. And if I push down on the puck, I'm pushing the drill away from me. And this is the setting that I think really does make things make more sense, in my mind at least. So let me go ahead and show you how to change these settings. So in my taskbar, I have the 3D connection, in this case Space Navigator. I'll go ahead and open those settings, and you'll notice here it says desktop. Actually, the first thing you'll notice, it says discontinued device. My device, I've had it for so long, they don't actually make this particular version. They have newer, better ones, but it still works, so I still use it. You'll notice it says desktop. So this is the first thing you want to make sure, is that it says Fusion. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my Fusion tab, and then bring this back up, and now you can see it says Autodesk Fusion 360. Okay. You can change the speed right here of how fast it reacts. Okay, so if I drag this to the left, and now I'm twisting, you'll see it's kind of rotating fairly slow. If I drag this to the right, now you're going to see it rotates very fast. So that's that first setting. I kind of keep mine right in the middle. It kind of works pretty good for me. Then I'm going to go into the advanced settings. Okay, this right here, zoom direction. This is the setting that I change from. This is usually out of the box, it's set to forward and backward. What that means is you basically are pushing the puck forward and back to zoom. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what that means. I'm going to close this off, and I'm going to go ahead and rotate. And now I'm basically pushing the puck. And if I rotate this a little bit, so you can kind of see, I'm basically pushing the puck this way, and then I'm pulling the puck back toward me, and that's the zoom, okay? Instead of up and down. So now up and down moves the drill up and down, okay? So, and I don't know if I'll be able to do this because I'm so used to the other way, but like if I'm rotating, you'll notice like suddenly the part just kind of zoomed out of the way. And so it's a lot of like, I feel like it's like sweeping and trying to bring it toward me and rotating it. And this is what I think causes the confusion for people, okay? Is because they're trying to rotate, and as they're pushing to rotate, it's pushing the part and zooming the part away. So I personally recommend changing zoom direction to up and down. And that is where I'm lifting up on the puck to pull it toward me, and I'm pushing down on the puck to push it away from me. And then the rest of the puck movement is rotation. So I'm rotating to the left or right. I'm pushing the puck forward to kind of rotate the part away from me. And like I said, I almost feel like I'm holding the part in my hand and I'm kind of moving it around. So that, I think, alone will save you a huge amount of headaches. If you currently have one or you're interested in purchasing one, definitely change it to up and down and give that a try. Some of the other settings are under the rotation center, and you can see it's set to auto. And again, that's kind of this dot that you see here. It's automatically rotating around that point. If you change it to use selected item, it will rotate around that particular selected item. I usually just leave it set to auto. And then you can also see it says always show on motion or hide. And so I might turn that on to show on motion, and you can see the dot appear, but as soon as I stop rotating, it goes away. Or you can say hide, and it just won't show up at all whatsoever. I usually leave it on show on motion. If I go into the other tab, you'll notice we have pause motion, which really doesn't make any sense. And then we have sketch lock. And what this does, I'll go ahead and close this and bring up a sketch. Let's go ahead and create a sketch here. And I'm just going to draw a quick circle. And now I'm going to rotate with my puck, and you'll notice that it's not rotating. It is allowing me to pan and zoom, but as I'm pushing the puck forward and back, it is not rotating that. If I come in here and change sketch lock, turn that off, now you can see I can actually rotate in my sketch. So again, it kind of depends on your design process. If you want to keep your sketch more like isometric, or if you want to kind of keep it locked down more orthographic. That's what the sketch lock option does for you. And then lastly, we have speed, and you can actually adjust the speed on each of these settings here. So you'll notice I kind of slowed down my zoom speed ever so slightly. That way it doesn't zoom quite so fast. So you have the ability to control all of these, and you even have the ability to control whether they're active or not. And then by default, these are reversed. If you need to, you could change those, but they're usually set correctly. So anyways, that is my recommendations for setting up your 3D connection to be able to pan, zoom, and rotate very quickly and easily. Again, I find the 3D Connexion mouse really does speed up the design process, not having to, scroll with your mouse and all that kind of stuff. You can just move your cursor and it zooms right to where you want it to go. And you can pan and zoom and rotate much, much easier. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, All I ask is that you give the video a thumbs up and share or repost the video with others in your network. This will help spread the knowledge of Fusion out to the community. If you have any comments or ideas for future topics, please reach out to me at bradtallis@nextgensolutions.com, and I look forward to seeing you on the next Fusion Friday.